Hello, hello, YouTube. Testing. Checking the audio levels. Type a quick message in the chat. Okie doke. Yeah, audio seems good. Yes, Sonic Primus, you are the first one. What's up? Yeah, I'm just gonna be working on one of the enemy characters for the game tonight. And yeah, that's kind of it. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be answering questions in the chat as people ask, and just gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna switch my screen over to Blender now. And this is where I'm at with these guys. The wheel is actually basically done. His name is a Spiky, I guess in the game that's what they actually call it. The original developers and all that. So I thought that was interesting. They all have weird names. He's like a Volt something. I forgot. Volt I can't remember. I have it written down. He's a Gunvolt. That's what his name is. I always thought. I mean, I never knew they had names really. But yeah, so gonna get going on this. So what I need to do actually, oops, I gotta make sure I have the chat up so I can see it. Sonic Primus says not much. Been following the project closely since I heard about it. Very cool. Sonic Primus also says, I actually am curious about something. Was this project influenced by the canceled Maverick Hunter project from 2010? No, actually, I didn't know about that project until I made this and I posted the video. And then people started commenting a lot about that. So I thought it was interesting. I looked it up. I didn't like how they really updated him quite a bit. Like they changed Megaman a little bit too much. It kind of didn't feel like Megaman anymore from the trailer, but it could have been cool. I just don't know what exactly they were planning to do with it. It looked like they were sort of going to completely redo, maybe revamp Megaman. But yeah, no, I wasn't influenced by that. I just heard about that after I made the video. So it seems interesting though. It's sad when games get canceled, that's for sure. Gotta figure out where to put my reference if I can. Oh, okay, there we go. That'll work. Yeah, so then I can still see the chat. That's better. Cool. Yeah, so modeling this dude, I think this is just kind of a block-in. I thought the topology was better on these. I thought they were basically done, but upon reviewing, it's a little rough. So I'm just going to remodel it and be a little bit more deliberate about how all the pieces are and how the topology is and all that stuff. So yeah, because it would be kind of a pain to go back and fix this, and there's stuff that I kind of want to redo anyway, so too many things that I want to redo. So yeah, but the gist of it is there. It's basically what it's supposed to be, so I'm going to use it as a pretty close guide for like what I'm doing. Sonic Primus says, yeah, Adi Granov was the one that designed X, which is why he looked very similar to Iron Man. Yeah, I did think he looked kind of like Iron Man, or even also kind of like a RoboCop kind of vibe. Adi Granov? I'm actually not familiar. Who is Adi Granov? Designer? So I think I'm gonna get started. Since I have this whole block in, I don't need to necessarily start with like the big shapes first, which is normally what you would do. So I'm just gonna start like remodeling some of these little pieces and things. So I'm gonna, or maybe I should. I probably should still just start with the big pieces. I don't know. I'm sort of thinking about how this is gonna work, this guy, because I've got these flaps too. Oops. Let's separate those real quick so we can open them again. Kind of janky. Okay, I see. Yeah, so it's probably a panel that I pulled off of that. Okay, so I think I am going to start with the big shape first. And I think I am also going to break it into these pieces again as well, and then I'll just meld them together probably. So actually it's going to be pretty close to this, but I just don't want to mess with the topology. I'd rather just redo it. Anti-Illuminati Squad says, that's a great name. I've heard of a similar project, first-person shooter of Megaman. I think it's called Megaman 8-Bit Deathmatch. Ran on Doom Engine or similar. Yeah, that's another one a lot of people mention in the comments. I hadn't seen that one either. I did look that up though. It looks pretty cool. Megaman in the Doom Engine. And Sonic Primus says he was involved with a number of Marvel Comics artworks over the... Oh, okay. Including the Iron Man Extremis comic series. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, the design was definitely cool looking. My only issue with it was that it didn't look like... it was just way too far from what Mega Man was to me. For me personally. But it was a cool design for sure. He was all highly detailed and mech'd out and stuff. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is just grab a cylinder. And just start kind of matching this. Oh, should I have, yeah, one thing real quick. Let me redo that. I'll probably give it 64 to start with. Make it a little smoother. Okay. So this is probably the same way that I had gone about it before. Come to look at this. So should I cut them across probably? That'll probably help me later on. Or do I need to? Maybe I don't need to. Keep it quads and all that. Yeah, probably should. Okay, so The goal is to make the topology nice enough that I don't have to retopologize this, because that's basically, I'm basically just remodeling it instead of retopologizing it. Which is maybe kind of stupid, but I'm just doing it that way. So I need more practice anyway. Now this is gonna be strange. That's not even a quad. So now it's a quad. Right? That's a quad now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a quad now. Alrighty. Getting somewhere. Sonic Primus says, regarding the X-Buster being used as the heads-up display for health and ammo is really clever. Plus it reminds me of how the classic Mega Buster looks like in official artwork. Yeah, I thought that would be fun. I kind of got that idea from Dead Space, how they do that with the back of the characters all lit up and that's your ammo and stuff. I thought that was cool. So, yeah, I mentioned on the update stream, I guess with X it makes sense that he can have a heads-up display too, since he's a robot looking through a visor and it's first person. So I'll probably do some of that as well, but I just thought that'd be cool. I might update the Buster to look a little more modern though, because it's a little bit too much like the old one, I think. The old Megaman original Buster. So we'll see. It's probably good, because I'm probably gonna subdivide this at some point, so that'll probably be okay for now. Oops. Yeah, there we go. I need to get rid of that middle part though. Wait, did that mess that up? What happened there? Oh, it's because I didn't symmetrize X that way yet. Here, let me... Yeah, there we go. It's better. Okay. Okay, so now I want to match this to this. So I'm going to move this here for a second. Oh, it's pretty close already. Oops. Okay. Oh no, that does come down too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Oh, it depends on... Oh yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Sonic Primus says, very true. We were playing this game through X's optics, and perhaps an update to the HUD would better fit the tone of the game this is based on. Yeah, quite possibly. I might have to... I mean, as I go, I'll know for sure. The readout on the Buster might be totally redundant. It might be better just to have it as a UI on the visor. So we'll see. I'll figure that out as I get further into it. Yeah, definitely something I'm thinking about though. Moving along, much smoother looking, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how this is going to... Oh yeah, I see. So this will definitely need to go. Hello. Just testing. OBS disconnected for a second there. Seems like we're back though. Okay, seems good. Yeah, I don't know why OBS does that sometimes. Alright, back to modeling. So now, I think I want to get this panel, this sort of lining on the panel going. So is that going to be... Yeah, I'm going to recess it actually. Okay. So let's see here. Maybe this can even go... In fact, let me do this instead. That'll probably work better. And then let's go from the top, which is actually marked right there. And then we'll go down here. Where's that reference again? Oh, it looks like it actually extends back beyond a little bit. So maybe I could have that as far as like... Dang, that's confusing. Oh, I think it's just the silver goes all the way across, but the paneling, that will stop at the top. That's what it is. Okay. Or that bevel, rather. Okay. Yeah, that little one there is going to give me a problem. I can fix that though. Manually. Yeah, that got all twisted. Okay. One for the bevel. Oops, I should back out a little. One for the bevel. Or do I need one to preserve? I think one just to preserve. And then one for the bevel. And then one more. And that only needs to go in a little bit there. Probably only like that much. Okay. Cool. Oh, I forgot. I should have made the panel first, but that's okay. I can do it now. And that panel, wait, does that panel close on the bevel or does it cover the bevel? I always forget. No, it has its own bevel and then it closes over it. Well, it depends which one you're looking at. On my concept art it does that, but I suppose it could just be flush with the bevel. Maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think I'll make it cover the whole thing and give it its own bevel. But in that case, am I going to need to adjust this? Yeah, because it's all janky. In fact, I know what to do. Let me just, since it's the if it's going to have the same bevel, I can just copy that whole part. Minus all this stuff. Yeah, that'll work much better. Okay. Oh, I can probably just bridge edge loops actually. That'll be faster. Except down here it might get strange. Right? Let me try it anyway. Nope, that works. Okay. And the undersides have their own kind of pattern to them. So maybe I'll do something like that. Let's see. Something like that probably be fine. Looks pretty good. grabbing all kinds of stuff I don't want. Hopefully I got rid of all the other stuff. Also, now these things are... I don't think that's actually a problem, but that glitch is bugging me. I think I'll just fix that by pulling this out slightly. Probably be the easiest way. Did this get a weird thing going on? What's going on with that? I think that fixed it. Yeah, it's looking good. No errors there. Cool. Okay, back to this. Okay, so I got one cover, got this thing. So what I'm gonna do is symmetrize the other way. Okay, and then I don't think I need this here. And this has the same point, so I'm just going to duplicate that and then mirror it on the X, and it should be right there. Cool. So far, so good. This got messed up. So when those lay flat, yeah, it does cover it, and it does become the top side there. Okay, and then the only other thing is, oh, I forgot, so let me get rid of this, because I forgot it has two little vent things. Gonna add those in. See, that's the kind of thing I could and maybe should do as a texture, but I'm still modeling stuff like that for the time being. Let me see how it looks on some of the reference. It's wider than the one that I did, so I might make it a little bit wider. Might look better. But not as wide as this section is, so let me see here. How high up does that come? Not that high, maybe like right to here. Or maybe here. should it be 3 maybe? I think the problem is, oh, I know it should be. And then 3. Ah, it's gonna be annoying. Okay, and then pull that down. Watch those weird corners. Why is it doing that? What happened there? Why is it doing that? That's weird. Why is it doing that? Is it still creating a point there? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it's probably alright though. But doesn't that mean that I'll have to extend this whole thing more? Because isn't this thing like really short or really thin? And it's got these in it. Well, these are less important, so I'm going to change these actually. Shoot. It's going to be annoying. I should have thought that through. It's okay. I learned my lesson for next time. The Real Glitch X says, "Yo, glad you're willing to stream yourself in the process of creating the fan game." Yeah, for sure, man. It's fun. And I like watching other people make games. I watch Boro Dante. If you haven't seen him, you should check him out. He's making a horror game. It's really cool. So yeah, I always think that's cool when people show what they're doing and are transparent about the process within reason. There's some other channels I like too, but I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, that do like this kind of thing, where they'll show the game that they're working on and stuff. I hope it's not too boring, because sometimes like what I'm doing right now is pretty minutia kind of, you know, just 3D modeling. Like if you like 3D modeling, it's cool, it's fun, but I always want, I don't know. I hope it's fun for people to watch. I like watching stuff like this. I'm sure there's other people that like watching stuff like this. The music helps, probably. Oh shoot, I still have these selected. I shouldn't. Okay, that didn't mess up my selection. Okay, now let's see how I'm gonna, yeah, because that's that and that's there. Oh, that's right. Okay, so right now I need to move that cursor back, and now that should all move very smoothly. Oh, but I can only move it up to that ledge, or I'm gonna get messed up geometry, aren't I? It's okay. We'll probably be fine. So what is that doing now? Is that pulling that? Yeah, that's okay. It's just kind of slightly overlapping, but it pulls it in a little, so it'll probably be okay. And then I can take these, now that I've done that, and I can pull them in just a tad to like right there. Oops, not that one. Silver, then add a new one. Where's that material? I'll find you. I know you're in here. There you are. Oh no, wait, actually I did want the matte one for this, I think. Well, because it's just dark, it's not like, they're more indented than actual vents, so I guess I could just leave it the silver material. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, because they're obviously not really vents, I mean, the way that they're situated. Maybe I could just make them like a darker gray. Yeah, let me duplicate that material. I'll just make it darker to give it a little separation. That'll look nice. Oh, I should do that with these two then, probably. Shoot. So how's that look out of curiosity, just by itself? Oh no, am I still getting a glitch? What is that? That looks off. What? Did I? That's not a glitch, that's actual geometry. Something's wrong there. Oh, something came through. That's weird. Oh, it's that part that didn't get pulled up. Okay, I can fix that pretty easily. Glad I checked. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Along. Okay. Let's hide that for a second and I'll make the silver parts silver. I'm just doing those kind of stand-in textures to keep my mind straight. Obviously these will all need to be adjusted and baked, but this helps me keep all the parts separated as I go so that I don't have to go back and mess with, you know, try to figure out all the topology later and do all that. This way it's just there already. So I think I want... Yeah, no, that works because the thing closes on it, so I don't think it needs a bevel here. That is silver. I think that'll work fine. Or, well, it doesn't need a bevel, but I don't think it needs, like a... There's another word for that. What is that? Just an extra sort of outline there. I don't think it needs. The bevel might get a little finicky there. Have to watch that. Make sure it looks okay. Oh, and the real glitch X says, I love watching the process of film, games, etc., especially animation. I'm a huge nerd for process videos. Oh, cool. Yeah, me too. I love that stuff. Also, I've done an animation stream on this channel before where I animated some JRPG characters that I drew. I'll be doing some more stuff like that too. That's not related to this project, but it's just something else that I'm doing on the streams. It's always either drawing or painting or animating something, or working on the Megaman FPS project. bevel. Oh, that's weird. Some of it's not catching the silver. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, I gotta check this part, see if it got messed up. These corners. Oh. I beveled something I wasn't supposed to. That's probably okay though. Shoot, I know I should fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and fix it. Don't need that. Did that get wonky? That's weird. Make sure I applied. I think I already did, but yeah, that's not what's doing that. It's just getting that for some reason. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, I see what it is. It's just kind of the angle. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then assign the silver, should be good. Cool. And I'll have to put the circles in for the missiles as well. I haven't forgotten that. But for now, where's that thing? Okay, there's that. Cool, it's starting to come along. Okay, now I can duplicate this thing. Now that it's actually done. Cool. So I'm just going to join these for now. So those are good. Oh, one thing though, I should, when I do the cylinder, it should be connected to that. Yeah. Alright, let me try that real quick then. Alright, maybe I'm not done with it just yet. Have to undo that duplicate. Oh, not that far. Yeah, just right there. And then real quick I'm gonna add. So the way this cylinder is, I guess it's sitting at the back. And then that would be the rotation. So yeah, let me put this. Definitely don't need 64. Maybe don't even need 32. Probably don't. Probably need more like 16. Because this is going to be very small. Yeah, a little bigger than that. So the way they did it is it's flush with this, so. Well, I guess it can still be this big though, it just has to be lower. Do I want it to be this big? No, because I want it to be centered. And it basically is already. Maybe a little lower. Yeah, that's pretty much centered. Okay, so then that's flush, pretty much. Yeah. I think it sticks out a little bit more than this, probably. So let me grab this. Like right there. Yeah, something like that, but just move this manually. Oh, I should have, well, that's fine, because that's on the inside. Then we'll just bevel this. Oh, I forgot. Spark TFS says model's looking pretty good so far. Thank you, Spark. It's coming along. Now, if I was going to be real neat and clean, I would connect these. But from what I've found so far, it's not really all that necessary. It seems to work okay if I have a little bit of bleed through like that. It's not the professional perfect way to do it, but I think for my purposes it'll be okay. So I'm just gonna combine this with this, make sure it gets that same middle point that it had before, and now flip it on the X. Oh, something went wrong there. Oh, I know. Maybe I know. Apply rotation and scale, combine with this, Control J, that should work, and then Control M. Why isn't it flipping on the, oh, I know why, it's because I have this set. Yeah. There we go. Cool, so now we've got the covers down. Only thing is I do have to change the origin of them. And I think Yeah, I'll do it like this. Oh wait, what happened? Only one of them got the... What? That's so weird. It's flipping over the cylinder, but it's removing it from the other side when I mirrored it? What? That doesn't even make sense. What the heck? I've never had that happen before. Okay, quick solution. Interesting problem, interesting solution. Alright, that was weird. Don't know why that happened. I'm not gonna question it. Sometimes Blender does strange things. It's okay. It's free. And it's awesome. 99% of the time. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, right. Okay, so first, cursor to active, then bring it down. It's not quite on the, Oh, I know what I'll do then. I can just... There we go. Then I'll move this back up. Wait, can I just Alt-G it? Nope. That's okay. Move it back up manually. Cool, so far so good. Okay, so what that does now is that I have it right on the axis there. The new, what do you call it? The new origin point, and so now it opens like it's supposed to if I rotate, so I can test it. So that's perfect, just as it should be. If I want them to be able to move independently though, I will make these two separate pieces. Well, that's okay. J. Okay, so now they both have the same origin point, but I can move them independently. And that is how they'll work when I rig them. Okay, so apply. Let me apply, yeah, rotation and scale. I'll deal with location later. Oh, actually, you know what? I should do location now because I can always move it later, yeah, back to the center. And this way, if I lose something, I can get it back easily. Cool, cool, cool. Spark TFS says, sometimes things just work, lol. Yeah, it's true. It's nice when that happens. Sometimes they don't. That also happens. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to these, and I think when I made these initially, I just extruded this part, and I think that's a pretty good way to do it. I don't think I need to use a separate... Wait, is that extruded, or is this a separate part? No, yeah, that's all one part. So how did I do that exactly? Okay, so this thing is here, that's why. Yeah, that's probably the right way to go about that, I would say. So I think I'm gonna do that here. That might involve either creating an extra cut here, or what are we working with? Yeah, I could start it here, or I could create another cut here. And then I can probably, that's gonna look weird though on the render. So I could probably get rid of that extra part that I don't need. But then where is this going? Is that still gonna make a quad? Right there it is, but it'll have a triangle there, so it's probably okay. Yeah, let me just get rid of that extra part that I don't need. Oops, not that part. Or no, yeah. Oh no, yeah, not that part. Because I want to keep it here, and then I'll make it a triangle underneath because you won't see it anyway. So same thing here, keep that connecting part, but then get rid of these. And keep that selected, I think, right? That's what I was thinking. Oh no, I'm thinking that's where you'll combine it. Okay, I see, I see. So I want to deselect. Is it different on this side? Maybe I didn't symmetrize it. It looks like that is different. That's okay, because I will symmetrize it after. Okay, so now we're going to be starting with, oh, is that kind of in the wrong, yeah, here. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, and then, so how far does that go? It went all the way to, probably stop it right here. And it's in, there's a bevel, and then there's the cut. So I'm going to do a bevel. And then cut. And I had it pretty low. I don't think I'm going to go quite as low on this part. And then that, oh, and it's coming in from there too. Hang on, this is gonna get all finicky. I'll have to sort that out. What's going on here? Looks okay. Okay, and then I guess I'll start from there. Just keep it clean. Oops, just go straight up. It's not curving though. Oh, because that's not what it is. I see. guess it needs more. Unless I just want to change it and just make it shorter. I guess that's okay. And in fact, I can still bring this up more. I think it just needs an extra couple cuts, but it is going to be shorter because I made it shorter. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Instead, I don't like that. Can I cut it here? Yeah. And then put that across. Oh, I know. Yeah. And then I'll grab this too and I'll cheat it a little. Yeah. That'll work. I think. Yeah, that's good. So this is looking a little rounder, and it obviously doesn't go back quite as far. I don't hate it though. I don't want it to be like, let me see. Why is it not catching that? Oops. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So I can keep it like that, right? Or is this going to be super janky now? Let me see. As long as I even it out, it should be okay. I see what's happening. Okay, that seems alright. So then I can pull this out a little bit more. Oh, you know what? Damn it. There's probably a better way I could have done that. I just realized I might redo that. Because if I look at the reference, it actually goes back flush. So let me think about that. I don't know how I would make that work though. Let me see how far back I can go. I probably can't even get that far back. I might have to just delete part of it and fix it. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try I'm gonna save this. And then I'm gonna try to just delete it, because I thought of a better way to do this. I don't want to cut corners, so I think there's a much better way. So I'm going to delete that, I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete, how's this still here, delete this. Is that connected to anything? Okay, oh, and delete this. And I think even delete this part, right? Because I'm just gonna merge it across. Yeah, just fix it, make it normal again. Okay, so now let me reconnect these. Oh, the stupid leftover vertex I gotta get rid of now. Is there one on this side too? Yeah. Cool. And then, so what I can pull my reference down here. So what I realized as I was looking at this is, in my original, I just had these poking out the top and then kind of going back down. But in the actual reference that I have from the game original art, it actually goes all the way back around. So it actually becomes that curve. It's not a separate piece. You can see that here too, and even here. So because of that, I'm going to fix it and make it like that, because I think that looks better than what I had anyway. If what I had looked better, I probably would have kept it, but I didn't think it looked better anyway. So. And that's kind of the whole point of me redoing this, is so that I can get it looking correct and good. So now, let me just fix these parts real quick. Fill in these faces. Oh, I could probably bridge edge loops on this. That'll save me some time. Oh, I've still got some weird edged. Oh, I see. It's because, oh shoot. I should not have deleted that vertex. Okay, let me go back and not delete that vertex. It's just in the wrong place. Kind of. It should be. That's what happens when you make stupid mistakes. There we go, much better. Alright, now I can connect these via bridge edge loops. If I can select them, that is. Cool. And this part. Awesome. Okay, back to square one. So now I'm gonna see what can I do to make that flow back like that and become that shape. So I think what I actually have to do is Okay, so if I'm looking at this geometry, number one, let me merge this to this, and then square this off, so at least that's making sense. And then it's like it's working in my brain, like I can kind of see what I'm doing here. So, oh, I know, that's not what I need. I just need an extra loop here to protect that. Yeah. And then that's gonna create a weird triangle, so I should have just selected that, right? Whoa. Yeah, that's better, because then I can just merge those. And same thing on the other side. Okay. And so now I can take this whole piece. Oh, I see. I almost forgot. Okay. So I'll need one more. Or is this the bevel? Shoot, I'm getting confused. Because I need this bevel too. So this is a loop? Wait. Hold on now. I shouldn't have merged those vertices. No, I should have. I'm just gonna extend it and I'll figure it out as I go. Because my brain's not working. It's too late at night. I'll figure it out by the mistake that it makes. It'll be easier than trying to predict what's gonna happen. So all of these all the way down to this one, because I think that's, oh no, even that's not vertical. Alright, let's just start with that and see what happens. Okay. Yep, I could work with that. Now we're cooking. Is that the right height? There we go. That's what I want. Nice continued piece that goes all the way back. So now I've just got to finagle this to make it not crazy. Okay. I made one small error there. I still had this edge selected, which I did not need. In fact, maybe not even this. Oops. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Other than that, that actually worked surprisingly well. Okay. Yeah, that's much more something I could work with. That's pretty good. Now we're getting some weird stuff here. Why is that? Why is this looking strange? Is that doing something weird there? Or is it just being, I think it's just being annoying. Yeah, we've got a good loop there. So I would like to avoid this problem now, of having this thing like this. So maybe I could stop it there. Would that even work? Would that still fix the problem? Surprisingly, yes. Yeah, how about that? Things do sometimes just work. You're right, Spark. Okay, sneaky little triangle. And now I'm gonna see what the heck can I do to get rid of that weirdness. I don't even know if I can bevel this cleanly. Ooh, that would work if it is clean. Let me see if that's clean. It doesn't look clean. Yeah, that looks scary. What's going on in there? Oh, that's not too bad. Let's pull that back here. Does that fix that? Kinda. Oh, I see. This should be... like that? Oh, wait, something's not. No, yeah, that's just an extra vertices. So... it's okay if this part looks weird, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not even gonna see that. Yeah, did this part get messed up when I beveled it? It doesn't look like it, it looks okay. Okay. Works for me. So did that fix the problem though? Did that get rid of the weird artifact? Mostly, yeah. So that's pretty solid actually. It's still a little... let me see if I could adjust this now that it's there successfully. Can I move this up? It's a little better. Can I then move this down? Deselect that. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, that's pretty good. How's that actually look on the render? Yeah, it's a little questionable. But I'm also gonna have that piece, that round piece there. So that's probably okay. Let me try a couple other things, see if I could get rid of that weird thing going on. What would happen if I just dissolve this edge? Ooh, is that better? Not really. Or is it? Not really. If anything, I think it needs more. And doesn't it need another cut like this? Would that flatten it? Oh, that does kind of flatten it. That's better at least. It's just this part that gets weird, and that's just because of this. So if I move that, it might fix that. Just trying to avoid this, but this may actually make everything work better. What? Surprisingly made it a little better. Yeah. That's not good though. I gotta even it out a little more than that. Let me see if I could do it the other way. No, it didn't even change it though. It's the same. So that's not the solution. Do I need another one? Going this way? Oh no, I know what it needs. I need one going this way. Can't make one going this way. Alright. Let me just try to do a manual loop in a way that makes some sense here. Maybe that'll fix it. So if I were to go in, where's it really getting that problem? It's right at that corner. Okay, so probably give a cut there. That's gonna be a triangle. I'll deal with that after, because I think I can make it a quad again. Oh wait, I gotta turn off. Yeah. I don't want to cut through. And what if I just do this? And then if I take this and I make that a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a quad. And then so we've still got this weirdness, but it's a little more contained, I think. Yeah, that's, it looks like it's still got a little bit there, but it's better. I could continue it and try to keep that same concept going a little bit further. Oh, almost. It seems like it's at least redirecting it. See, this is the part where, like, if I was like an experienced 3D modeler, I'd be able to do this in like a minute. I'd be like, oh, I know what to do there. Just loop it this way and that'll solve that. But I'm not. That's not helping. I'll come back to this later, because I think that's as good as I'm gonna get this corner right now. And it's not bad. It's better than it was initially. Let me look at the render. It's probably barely even noticeable in the render. Yeah, in the render it's like, oh well, yeah, you can kind of see it there. It's not horrible. I'll figure it out. But yeah, for now it's okay. I'm gonna move on to other parts and finishing this top part. Okay, so now I'm going to, let me see. This is a little janky. I see why, okay. Now the only other thing is, I don't even want to say it because it's looking so good. I don't even want to mess with it, but I think I would like it to be a little taller. Unfortunately, means I have more work to do. More adjusting to do. Yeah, let's see if from there. Oh no. Did a normal get flipped? Something's not right there. Hang on, I'll deal with that in a second. First things first, I want to make this higher. So those square bits will be a little bit bigger, because I think in a lot of the reference they actually are a bit taller. Some of them have them kind of angled too, which looks better. Maybe I'll do that. But how does that angle work? If it's... Is it just the inside is angled and the outside is flush? Most of them are not angled. And in the game it's not angled either, so I'm not going to angle it. That would make it needlessly more complicated anyway. Okay, so... Yeah, it's got a little more verticality. It's still pretty horizontal, but I think that's fine. Let me see. Oops, so I made this mistake again. Get rid of that. And I think I'll need that, so I'll leave that. Poogiemons says, is that supposed to be like Pokemon? Poogiemons? Poogiemon says Winnie the Pooh is public domain. You are correct. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why you're mentioning that, but you are correct, sir. That is a true statement that you're making. Winnie the Pooh is in fact public domain. That's why they made that horror movie. That's why they were able to do that, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie thing. I'm sure you know about that, because you're the one bringing up Winnie the Pooh. Poogiemons says Yugimons, but Poppies is funny. Alright. If you say so. Yugimons, but Poppies is funny. I have no idea what that means, man. But I'm sure it's worthwhile. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Gosh, this got super messed up. I'm gonna definitely have to fix that. Okay. Whoa, and they're moving at different speeds. Oh no, it's just because of this. Gosh, what the hell? What happened to that? Look at that. That's terrible. What is happening there? Oh, this should be down. I'm not sure why. Why it's up there like that. Okay. It's an easy fix. Hopefully this one is too. Oh, not the same. Oh, this is different. So this one. Is this Majora's Mask, this song? Sounds like it. And making games and stuff too, Poogiemon says. Awesome, man. Do you post your games in the process on your YouTube or anything? Where can I check it out? Shout out SF6JB and Legend of Zelda Dubstep Trap Remix, Poogiemon says. Alrighty. Shout out indeed. I'm making vids right now, they in private, Poogiemon says. That's cool. When you're ready to post them, I'll check them out. Uh-oh, we've got an immovable vertex for some reason. That was scary when that happens. I actually don't know how to solve that problem if that were to happen right now. I wouldn't even know what to do. I have a model that I did recently that has a vertex that's just like stuck, and I can't delete it and I can't move it. It's just one of those little Blender errors. Maybe you get that in other 3D programs too, I'm not sure, but I know I get that every once in a while in Blender, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to do there. That's just gonna be stuck there. It's not a good feeling. How did this whole edge get screwed up like this? Did I just forget to... Oh, is that what happened? I just forgot to move it vertically down. That might be what happened. Jeez. That's awful. That's awful that you guys have to watch me fix this. Boring corner. I'm sorry. I failed you. If I was smart, I would, now that I know that that happened, you know, I would just go fix it all at once. Maybe I'll do that now that I've thought of it. Here, let me grab that. It must go all the way to the top, right? Yeah. All the way to there, at least. Oh no, it's the whole thing, yeah. So let me just bring that down to like right there. And voila. But this is still fucked up. Let's see. Why is this fucked up? Looks like it is inside of something else that it shouldn't be. Ooh, good call. Smarty, smart boy. I'm getting delirious. Poogiemon's ask, is this building or environment? This is an enemy for Megaman X, the FPS that I'm making. It's this guy. This is what he's gonna be. You know, this dude from first Megaman game. That was my concept art. This was my block-in that I made originally, and now I'm just modeling this. You can see it rendered. Poogiemon's says, wow, thank you, Poogiemon's. Glad you like it. There, now is all that weird artifacting done with. What's this now? Is this a second? How did that happen? All kinds of strange things. Oh, I know what that is. That's, yeah, it's totally fine. There we go. Ooh, something's wonky still. It's because this whole freaking thing, man. It's the whole thing. Got all janked. So now I gotta fix it. Oh, and it loops over. That's great. So did I mess this one up? No. Looks okay. It's because I just did that right now. That's why. Okay. Cool. Glad I caught that. So now I can just move this down or in, or what is it? What does it need? Better? Yeah, a little better. This thing's still messed up though. Let me see if this will fix it. Will this fix everything? Yeah, that'll pretty much handle that. Just one other thing. Oh, and then I can realign this with this actually. Yeah, that'll probably be a good call. Shoot. That's gonna take a minute. Let me see. Yeah, now we're cooking. That'll do. That's cool, Pokemons. Keep drawing. Okay, that's getting better now. It's at least moved down. And it's just this weirdness here now. And I think that's because I pulled this edge out without pulling this edge out, so that'll be an easy fix. I gotta do, yeah, I can already see it. Oh. Something did get a little janky there. Wow, this got messed up too. Oh boy. Okay, so I see what's going on here. I've said that many times tonight. Oh no, because that's when I moved that, that's when that gets messed up. Okay, so let me see. Now, how did this get messed up? Did I move an edge loop? Weird, looks like. Jeez. I must have grabbed that vertex at some point. No big deal. Relatively easy fix. Okie dokie. Try to make this even. In fact, I gotta make sure that one's even. Okay, there we go. Looking pretty good. Why is this like this down here? Is it just because this is pushed out more? It actually looks okay in the render. It's not even noticeable. Okay, that's fine then. Oops, so this should all be silver now? No, this should not be silver now. None of this should be silver. Because it's continuing like that concept art. But then, that doesn't make sense. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's just the front part that's silver. Okay, I see. Well, that's interesting, because that means I could extrude it. That'll be cool. Okay. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm just gonna get rid of all these silver bits that don't need to be here anymore. Oops, there's still some over here. And then this one too. Oh, even this little corner right there. Just select all this. Make sure I get everything. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now on there, the silver parts are just this front part. Where's that concept art? There it is. Yeah, even in game, it's just this edge that goes around it. So I'll just do that, since I know that now. that wide. Oh, that means I gotta straighten this out. Hang on a sec. Okay. Good. Just a little separation there. Oops. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just raise this edge a tiny bit. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, I hate how when you bevel you get that weird stuff sometimes. It's really irritating. I don't know why that happens. I mean, I can sort of guess why it happens, but you know, it's annoying, is all. Oh, how did this get over here? Is that okay? Almost. That's alright. We won't see that anyway. No, it happened here too. Jeez. Nightmare. you're slain. Almost. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, back to what I was doing. Now let's take this and this, minus all of that, obviously. Grab that in a second. Oh, I'll fix that after. Yeah, get rid of these under parts as well. Don't need those. Okay. Does that have a bevel there that I'm missing? Yeah, it does. Shoot. Actually, I don't need that because it's gonna extrude anyway. So, and then get rid of that. Yeah, that should do. So now I'm gonna go individual origins, get rid of that, and now just ever so slightly. Oh, I need this though. And this. Okay. Whoa, that got crazy a little bit. The best way to clean this up, probably. Oh, I see what happened here. That part shouldn't have done that. There we go. And then this part can smooth that transition a little bit. Okay. part looks good, thankfully. Smooth some of this out. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay. And finally, oh, whoops. Oh shoot. I didn't notice. That's okay. I think I can modify that real quickly. Darn it. How did this get messed up? Jeez. Well, it's not that bad now. Just move it a little bit. Yeah, that barely did anything anyway. Shoot. I'll have another solution. Anyway, so going back to the reference here, I want to see what these yellow parts that are up top actually look like. In my concept art, I had them as just single slits. Oh, hey Borger. Sorry I didn't see your comment there. I'm working on some models for the Megaman FPS. So I thought my block-in was better topology. You can see it on the left over here. That was the one I used for this concept art. That's this guy with a little painting over and stuff. But it was actually kind of rough, so I'm just remaking it with better topology over to the right here. That's what I'm doing. Just tightening it up, making it usable for the game. Yeah, there's just a lot of little minutia with all the 3D modeling, but I enjoy watching stuff like that, so I'm sure some other people do too. I feel like it's not as fun as watching drawing. Oh, oops, I forgot. I have my... That's weird. Where's the origin? Oh, how did the origin get down here? That's strange. Okay, so let's try that again. There we go. Cool. Hey, what's up, Tremalok? Working on some 3D models for the Megaman XFPS. This one. The concept art shows. And also this spiky wheel dude, who was fun. I did that one pretty quickly. It's a pretty simple shape. Borger says, it's pretty fun to me. Do you enjoy Blender as much as your art? Yeah, I do actually. I really enjoy 3D modeling. I used to hate 3D. I just had no interest in it. And then after I started getting into Blender and I really put effort into it, I found it to be really, really fun. So, it's cool. Thanks, Tremolo. I think it's coming along okay. Yeah, I might try to, let's see, how long have I been streaming already? Wow, 2 hours, okay. Well, just try to make this cylinder shape that's on the side here real quick. This piece, and then once I'm done with that, I'll probably be calling it a night. It's getting late. Yeah, sorry, Borger. I started at 7:30, so I've been on for a little while. But I'm gonna finish this piece up so you can still watch for a bit. Tomorrow I'll probably be on around 7:30 or 8 again. I'm trying to be more consistent about the time that I start. Do you prefer when the streams start later, Borger? Maybe I should take a poll and see what people actually prefer. I'm just going by YouTube's recommendation. They recommend starting between 7 and 9. So that's usually what I've been doing. Or streaming between 7 and 9 rather. So I've been trying to start, you know, earlier. But sometimes I don't start till like 8:30 or so. Sometimes 9. Borger says, I don't know, I get on at random times and occasionally see your stream pops up. It's up to the fates for me, really. Oh, it's all good. And Darth Hylian says, any plans for implementing Zelda into FPS? No, not me. I did see some people do that though already. If you want to check out, oh, I wish I could remember the names of the people. There's one dude who remade Zelda 1 as an FPS, and he did it all with, I think it was Unreal Engine or Unity, but he did it all with, what's that called when you have like pixelated voxels? Oh, Zero, sorry, I didn't see that, it was hidden behind the heart. Yeah, yeah, Zero will be in the game. So far my scope for this project is just to do the, for the intro level, but that includes Zero. So Zero comes in at the end, so you'll definitely see Zero. Yeah. Yeah, some of those Zelda ones are cool though, yeah. Yeah, sorry, misread you there. Yeah, Zero will be in the game. I'll definitely be modeling him soon. I shouldn't say soon. I don't know when I'll be modeling him, but he'll definitely be in the game, so. Vile as well, with the mech suit. All that good stuff. As well as, Storm Eagle's ship, or at least enough to see it from the bottom, I guess. I should probably model the whole ship. Ooh, shoot. See. That's why I should have rounded it first. I made a mistake. Didn't know that would happen. Okay. Much better. Okay. Now I can make it fit. Much better. Oh, yeah, I should figure that out too. Dorothy Hylian says, awesome, so no Zero as a playable character. Yeah, you know, maybe after I'm done with the project as like a bonus, I could do something like that, like start doing a version where as if you got to play the first level as Zero instead of X. I think I could probably do that. It took me a good 4 months to get X's mechanics going as far as movement and everything, but Zero's will be basically the same. The only difference will be his attacks are with the Z-Saber and his Buster. Yeah, it probably wouldn't take too long. I could probably do something like that as a bonus. Yeah, it would be a shame to not be able to be Zero at all, kind of. Zero's awesome. Yeah, as long as people are interested in it, I can keep making stuff for it. That's definitely true. See, that's way better than, see how crazy this got? It's all warped and stuff. This topology is much more manageable. And now I can move that over. And what were the colors on that? Materials, rather. It's blue, and then yellow on the ring, and then just blue. Blue. Sorry. Dramalok says, I love Vile, but let's not give him more work. Well, Vile's in it for sure, because Vile's in the intro stage, so I gotta make Vile. In the big mech suit. He's gonna be in that, yeah. And then Borger says, question, what do you think your future content will be? I suggest maybe some art tutorial videos. Those get a lot of views and such. Yeah, I definitely do want to do some art tutorials. I've had some people on TikTok ask me to make art tutorials too. So, yeah, I would like to do some of that. I've never done art tutorials before. But yeah, that's definitely something on my list. I have a few ideas for some already. And I also just want to do some videos just talking about things that people talk about who are interested in art. Like, I want to do a video talking about AI, because I've done a lot of thinking on that subject, and I have some things that I think are worth pointing out, and just putting it out there and seeing what people think. And some different, kind of topics that a lot of people tend to get into, like stuff like that, as well as teaching stuff. Yeah. If Myths says, I want skin rats, hungry for walls. Well, I don't know what a skin rat is. You mean like a naked mole rat, like in Kim Possible? Those things are ugly in real life. Have you ever seen them? They're really nasty looking. I shouldn't say ugly. They're just strange looking. The hairless cats are kind of cute, but the hairless mole rats, those are pretty weird looking. I don't know what that means. Skin rats you want? Is that what you mean? Hungry for walls? I don't know what that means at all. I couldn't even guess. Thank you for the comment though. I do appreciate that. It's very entertaining. Coming along. Alright, so let's make this the share the same origin, and now I should be able to just mirror that to the other side. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. Now I can mirror that to the other side. Oh, that's right. I gotta make a duplicate. There we go. So I'm gonna just combine those so that they're one piece. And then I will combine them to the centerpiece, because that's all one piece. And we've got a pretty good base for this dude. And I've fixed this, where before it was like this kind of thing going on where, see, I don't like this, how this became a second piece, and then this wasn't a very good study of what was actually going on. This is a much better look, and it's much more of a better flow. And it's also more like what the actual in-game character has, with that piece going all the way back like that. And even in some of the other art here, this concept art kind of stuff. He's always got that piece flowing all the way to the back, and it just looks better than what I had initially done with this block in, where it's the silver parts and it's like separated and doesn't look connected. This is much better. So yeah, it's a good call to redo this one. I'm already liking it a lot more. And let's see here. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now, so probably gonna get going. If anyone else has any more questions, feel free to ask before I log off. I'll take a couple minutes here, just chill. Oh, looks like there's kind of a... Oh no, that's just YouTube. It's lagged, but there's not really a lag. Okay. Imagine, Dramalok says, imagine being a Reploid and your master didn't make you arms. Oh, that's true. This guy doesn't really have arms. He's just a mobile pair of legs and mobile missile system. Yeah, it's kind of a weird character when you really think about it like that. Yeah. I mean, look at the dude. That's what I thought when I made this block in. He's just like legs and a... I mean, you know what though? It could be worse. You could be this guy. You could just be a wheel. A spiky wheel that just rolls into stuff and explodes. See, that would be even worse. At least this guy has legs. Darth Hylian says, hopefully you don't get burnt out before finishing the game. I think you shouldn't worry too much about being so faithful to the game. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been burnt out before, so I know kind of how to avoid it. I don't think I'm doing this at like too much of a like breakneck speed or anything. Like, I'm not doing it slowly. Like, I'm not taking my time either, but I think I've got a good groove, so I'm not too worried about burning out or anything. But yeah, that can be an issue for sure if people try to do too much all at once. But I think I'll be alright with it. Thanks for the concern though. And oh, and also Darth Hylian says, I've seen too many game devs not finish their overambitious games. Yeah, that can totally happen. That's why I limited it to the intro stage. That's why I'm not doing the whole game. Because if I was gonna do the whole game, it would I mean I can't even, it would probably take me like 5 years if I was gonna do it all by myself. It would take like 5 or 6 years. I don't know if I could commit that to my that's a lot. So, you know, but this being just the intro stage, I think I could probably finish it within a year or so it won't be too bad. We'll see though. It'll probably wind up being 2 just for me saying that, but you never know. But then after that I'll move on to the next stuff. Borger says, not much else on my mind. Have a good day. Thank you, Borger. You too. And Dramalok, haha, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be the wheel. You'd rather be only the legs, dude. Darth Hylian, that's good. And looking awesome so far, though. Thank you, Darth Hylian. Yeah, I think it's coming along, at least this dude is. Oh yeah, and I gotta put those grooves in. Those nice, cool grooves that I put in my concept art. Those little sci-fi, little groovy things. Which is kind of funny. That's basically the only extra detail that I'm adding to it. Let me see what my topology looks like. Yeah, that'll be easy to put in here. I could do it as a texture, but I think I'll just add it to the topology when I get to that. That'll be cool. I'll probably make these a little darker too. Now that I'm looking at this, I think that could be, and maybe a different level of specularity or something. Maybe make them shinier. I don't know if that looks good. Maybe lower the specular. fact, maybe the opposite. Maybe make it more rough. A little bit less shiny. So it's a little darker. It's like matte metal. Yeah, that looks cooler. Darth Hylian says, I want X and Zero in Smash Bros. Yeah, me too. That would be awesome. I've always wanted that. Pretty much since the beginning of Smash Bros. They'll never put him in though, because isn't that the thing that they say if they've ever been a support character, then they'll never be in the actual... You'll never be able to choose them in the game. Pretty sure I read that somewhere. Somebody told me that. So, it's very sad. It's a boomer. It would be cool though. I just realized I used the wrong texture for these parts. Let me fix that real quick before I go. Select those and then... Uh-oh. Looks like I did that in a couple places. Wait. That's weird. Did I do that everywhere? Oh, how did that happen? That's strange. Make these all... Oh, it's because I just picked the first one. That's why. Just change it to that. There we go. A little bit of blue I gotta catch in there too. Okay, there we go. I'll turn that back on. Oh, and this too. Get rid of those. Oh shoot, did I mess that up on the other one? I think I did. Yeah, because now the under parts are silver too. Okay, let me fix that. There we go. Now sign. Cool. Select. There we go. All fixed up. Thought that was kind of janky. Cool. Darth Hylian says good topology. So far so good. It's not terrible topology. I'm getting a little bit better at my topology, so I'm glad it looks decent. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in. Super fun 3D modeling with you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow night, probably start around 7:30 or 8, and I'll probably go the same amount of time. Probably at least 2 hours, an hour and a half minimum. Cool. Glad you guys are digging the progress so far, and if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Leave a comment, whatever you want to do, and this will be saved later for anyone who wants to go back and rewatch it. Thanks guys, I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.